Hey, now, Coach chosen in the building. It's like, that's fine. You see to start over. You see you feel me? So let me actually do this over and map it out. So with trading and having success, they say how we do anything is how we do everything. Do we have that discipline to really focus on one pair or the few pairs? Do we have the consistency to wait for the same thing to happen over and over and over again? Right? Can we have the patience to allow the market to tell us when it's about to change directions, when it's about to break structure, when it's about to be a reversal, when it's going to hit your TP, when it's going to stop loss, all these different aspects of trading, and our minds go into these different places, and it can get confusing. Now, what I am looking for right now out the gate, I'm like, okay, I believe this got to go up. Just out the gate, first initial look, looking at how the market's going. And now I start to give myself the reason why I believe it's going to go up. So let's start looking at the data that was collected, right? A closed candle is collected data. So we got this little consolidation up top, right? This is the highest point. Highest point before what? A break of structure, right? So if this is the top part of this move, and this was the highest point it was before it actually broke structure, this is a solidified high because it's the initial push that caused the break of structure. So we got a swing high. Now, this is where it went and then pulled back. This pullback, did it break structure to the upside? Did it take out the high? No, it didn't. After it broke structure, did it come back and retest? No, it didn't. Right? So I can take this trend line, in which I'm not going to use as a trend line. I'm going to use it to mark my break of structure. Right? Now, listen to this very close. If you see a break of structure on whatever time frame, now on this is the 4 minute, the 4 hour time frame. So we got a break of structure on the 4 hour time frame. Have we had that retest as of yet? Right? If the answer is no, then we have to retest that same spot that we broke. It doesn't matter how long it takes to get there. But the market is going to show you when it's going to start going in that direction. And we're going to reveal that right now. So we got the breaker structure, boom, pullback, continuation, right? But guess what this is? This was a lower high, a higher low, right? Now, this is internal. So now we have the internal structure. This is an internal high, internal swing high. Why? Because this is the initial high that caused this red candle right beside it to break structure. Boom. Pullback. It didn't pull above it, so it didn't break it. Boom. And guess what we got now? Another break of structure. I should have reset my computer before I got on. I see it's acting slow. All right, boom. So now we got this. Oh my goodness. Come on, solidify it, close it. All right, boom. So now we got this break of structure. And I didn't even do the swing low yet. I'm sorry about that. Let me put that there. Boom. Of course, swing low, this lowest point. So let's go swing low. And then let's go swing high. Now everything's labeled. Now, this is where it get gooder. We got this internal swing high. We got this break of structure. And what do we state after we get a break of structure? We have to see a what? Retest. You see what I'm saying? So here's the break. Boom. The retest. And then what happened? Pulled back down. But from here, this is a internal swing low. Why? Because a swing low or this point caused this push to break above structure, which also is a change of character. So that's letting us know that the market is now going toward the upside. That's why I pulled up 5 pips since we've been on here. So where's the initial break of structure? Way up here. So that's where we wanted to go to. And now that we got that break, look, we got a break of structure here in real time. So what do we need first? The pullback to it and then continue up. So we know that we're looking for the buy movements, but right now, the change of character is showing that we're on our way up. Cool. I didn't even label this. I was like, wait a minute. Internal swing low. And now I can go to my lower time frames and see what's going on, right? Because I know this big push right here was just a downtrend on the lower time frame. See what I'm saying? So boom, we got this break of structure here. We want to pull back. Cool. Now that we got our range that we're trading within, we got our internal range that we can trade within. Now we start going into the lower time frames to see what's happening right now and where we're about to go. So I'm gonna go to the hour. Now let's look at structure. This right here, that break of structure, boom, another break of structure, pull back inside the fair value gap, pull down, cool, pull back, boom, come to here, break structure, pull back, boom, create the swing low. Looks like a upward trend because the change of character was right here. Pulls up, pulls up, pulls up, consolidates. We get wait a minute, let me pull this up. So here we got that break of structure. Then we got the change of character. A pullback. Come here. Change of character. It breaks, pulls back. Another, you see what I'm saying? It's just another break. So the trend now is up. Look to the left. What is this here? Internal, right? This is internal structure. Remember we was talking about that downward push, pull back, downward push, pull back, break of structure again. When you have a break of structure on that time frame, make sure price comes back to retest on that time frame. If we get a break of structure on the 4-hour time frame, we need to see the retest happen on the 4-hour time frame. That's all this. It's repeat. Like I done got so clear with this. It's scary. And then I'm just getting confirmation after confirmation after confirmation, right? We're going section by section. And now that we have internal structure, we have our swing high, swing low. We know where we're trading within. We know that the swing low or the swing high is where money's sitting at. And I want us to understand one thing too. If the market has a big push, like if it's on an uptrend and then it's a big push the opposite way, it takes a lot of money to break structure. So if we're following the big guys, right? No ice spice, we will be able to see the bigger picture. Like, oh, break a structure here. Cool. I know price has to come back to this area. No matter how long it takes, it's going to come back to this area. But I need the lower time frames to tell me when it's a change of direction in the market so I know when it's time for me to go in that direction that I need to go to. So right now I'm looking for it to continue up, right? This is the upward movement. Cool. We got everything initialized on the chart. We got our ranges and so forth. It's not too crazy, nothing too shabby. And then I can just look at my confirmations. Where are we at inside this? Where are we at inside this move? This is a resistance. We're inside of a sell area. Remember, we was talking about when we get that break, we want that retest. So if I'm in a sell area, I'm like, yo, cool. All I gotta do is wait for my initial movement, right? Pull back to the place it just broke, and then take the trade in the continuous direction to the upside. So if the market shows me it's going to do that, it's going to be some change. Look, it's still going up. It's going to be some change of characters. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. It's going to be some change of characters, so you know exactly what's going on. So now that we're on a lower time frame, we can see a little clearer now that the rain is gone. Let me bring this in a little bit. I gotta sneeze. Give me 1 second. All right. Thank you. I heard the bless you in the muffin. So we got this break of structure. What did we get here? Boom. Break of structure. Then what? The retest. Right? Then what? Because we had the upper push. Then we had this red candle, ugly, small, right? And that's why I was saying we have to stop forgetting and skipping over candles. Why? Because this candle here changed characters. It told us that we're about to go down. Then look, boom, it did. But guess what? Now we got a change of character and a break of structure to the upside. And we just broke structure. Uh-oh. See, this is what the lower time frames do. This was the high. Boom. Retested it. Broke structure. Come on, there we go. Boom. Broke structure. Here's that retest. The break. Here's the retest. Now I just need to see a continuation to the upside. So what am I doing now? I am so confident now. I can go down to the 1 minute time frame because I know the 1 minute time frame is going to show me the change of character in the market when it's ready. Where's the change of character? Well, we were going up, boom. We were going up, boom. And then we were going up. Now we got this candle here that came all the way down here. 1 minute. Change of character. With a change of character, it doesn't have to be a body of a candle. Break of structure is body of the candle. Change of character can be a wick. I just stated it's showing us the change of direction. Boom, gave us a pullback. What is this? Another 1 minute candle. Everything happens faster. So what do I need to see happen before I plug into the trade? Easy. Break above. Close above. And where do we take it to? Right? We look at structure. Look at my lines are so horrible. Horrible. There we go. So we look at internal structure. Let me fix this. Boop. So we can take it to the next swing high, the internal swing high. And guess what happens when it get here? If it respects this, it's going to pull back. Everything is break and retail. Everything is internal and external. I don't want to say internal, external. Let me say swing highs, internal swing highs, swing lows, internal swing lows. You got your breaks of structures and you have your change of characters. So when I'm saying change of character, let's put it into a way that can make sense. Just call it change of direction. The direction of the market is changing. And now what happens is this is aligning up with the whole numbers that the market use. So if y'all have ever been on a call with me, y'all know I like the endings, right? So it's like a 159. You see it say 004 right now. So 000. That's an ending. 200 is an ending. 500 is an ending, and 800 is an ending. Now, what I'm saying is 159.000, 159.200, or if we down here in the 158s, 158.50. Like it'll be these sequences of numbers. Now, I want y'all to see though. Let's go down here. Look, 155.24, right? Let's start up here. So let's go to boom. 155.50 is about here. Wait, where's my mouse? There we go. About here. So look straight to the left where my cursor's at. This right here came right to the pretty much a 155.50. and played off of it. What is this right here? Let's look at this number. Boom, look to the right. It's almost a 156.200. These same numbers, the 500, the 800, and those are also used as entries and exits. This is 160.87. But the wick is where that's at. The body is at the 80. This here in the middle, right? This is the 50. You see what I'm saying? So it's everything is right here being revealed to us in real time. And this move to the upside, 84 pips roughly. We're getting what we want. The market is showing its hand. Look at it. We got the breaker structure, got the pull back, we got a breaker structure, got a pull back. Now it's taking off. The market is going to give us what we want. Look at, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just getting excited about it. Out the gate, when I just looked at the 4-hour time frame, I'm like, I'm already looking for a buy. And I don't even, it matters. But when it comes down to it, it's like, do you see it for yourself? Because that's what this is about. We want to make sure everybody is able to eat. The whole goal is to eat, so we're not gonna complain at the plate full, right? So we want to keep this trading simple. Like I haven't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't look at no moving averages, none of that. And we're above the 37, so we're in buy territory. Go to the hour time frame just to look at it. Boom, we're above the 37. We're in buy territory. Go to the 4-hour time frame, just skimming through. Look, we just broke through it. Hello, hello. Look at it. And this is what's beautiful about the 4-hour time frame. It's very clear, right? Let me move this out the way. You see how it was trending up? Came right here to the breaker structure. That was the retest. Look, the breaker structure is this red candle. Let me zoom it in. Right here. Boom. Breaker structure. So when we break on a time frame, this is a 4-hour time frame. What do? Wait for the retest. Look at the retest. And it's off of the 37. That would have been crazy. Right? And then what happened? Boom. Break a structure down here. But it was actually a change of character and a breaker structure. Now remember, on a change of character, we can include the wick. For a breaker structure, it's just the body of it. So like here, that body of this breaker structure. So now we're above it on this 4-hour time frame. So on this, now I know, okay, it might go up some, but also expect a pullback and we take a buy again, or we look for a buy again from this area. Did it not solidify my stuff? Come on, somebody. There we go. We want price to do some ooh-wop like this, right? Come from here, boom. Maybe come to this supply, right? And then come back and take off. Guess what? That's a breaker structure right here, right? Look here. We would break above that point and retest off of it. Go back, boom, then retest off of it. The moves are going to be the same, just how long the moves last is maybe different. And of course, I gotta look at my TDI, my peanut butter jelly sandwich. That's the bread and butter. Now, here's a cheat code about this TDI too. I do be going inside of it, but I want y'all to understand this market baseline. When it gets to that 32 to 37 area like it did here, that's showing us the market's about to reverse, especially on the 4-hour time frame and the daily. When the market baseline gets up here to the 63 to 68 and curve down, when you got both of these green and red lines below it, and you get that cross to the downside, that's a reversal in the market. This is a reversal. Now that it came down here to the 32, 37 area, this is a buy. This is a reversal to the upside now. And guess what we just got? The cross to the upside. Same rule that just applied. That's so crazy. And this is probably the cleanest example I've ever been able to have in real time at a moment where I'm actually looking at it right now without having to go back in time to find one of those spots. It's literally right here. So we can look at the market from, let's just call it this point. here, right? So this will be, we'll name this one the sell, right? Because this is the reversal to the downside. It was pushing up, right? It was going up. But at this point, we started to see the sell, the reversal in the market. Now, what are we seeing here? Boom, reversal. But here, now we're looking for a buy from here. You see what I'm saying? Why? Because the market baseline is by the 32.37. And when it comes here and you get the current price, which is the green line, and the red line is your entry, when that cross, that's telling you to enter. So look at both of these. Look at the sell and buy. Look at this, the first blue line. This is where we're supposed to sell at. Look what happened. Boom, celery with no ranch. The celery with no ranch. That's a big move, yo. Alone, just alone. Oh my goodness. I dislike when it does that to me, man. It be messing. All right, but here, look. 870 pips. Let's just call it 800 pips. Just one move. Because Simon said, right? So we already solidified the celery. Now let's look at the buy. With same scenario. And we got momentum with it. We're in the beginning of this push up. So we are going to play it safe. We know that we're looking for the upward movements. Now we just need everything else to fall into place. Because guess what? On this hour time frame, we're up top inside of a sell area. Look at this internal move here on this hour time frame. That's a break of structure from here. And again, look at what this stopped at. This is 159.20. Those same numbers we're talking about, the 200, 500, 800, they come into play. So this is what we want. We're getting exactly what we want. No need to overdo it right now on this 5-minute time frame. Remember, the lower time frames are going to help guide us on what's going on so we can stay up to date and stay in our trade and manage it correctly. This fake out candle, right? And then took people out. Liquidity. They just grabbed liquidity from down here. It takes a lot of money. And then boom, break of structure. Okay, we got that break of structure. What's after the break of structure? The pullback. Where are we at up here? At a resistance level. Look, I'm looking at the peanut butter jelly sandwich. Top piece of bread. Look like it's about to cross down through the red line, which is our entry line for a sale. But we're above the market baseline. And this is, right? Remember, on a 4-hour time frame, it's telling us to go up. So inside the move, now watch this though, because I haven't did this with you guys. You see this move here. You see this move here. And then you see this move. I'm just only doing the green line, right? That's the green line. Swing low. Came up here. Pull back. Break a structure. Got to break a structure. Looking at it. So what would that be here? Just a retest. If it comes down here and if it respects it, it's going to continue up. Now on a 1-minute time frame, again, it's way closer to right now than a 5-minute is. You see that retest that was on a 5-minute time frame? Look, the retest here, boom, right here at the middle. This is the 50 level. This is also the bottom piece of bread. The bottom piece of bread supports you, keeps you up. And look, boom, the support's there, and then it's crossing above the red line. It hasn't crossed yet. That's when it's collected data, when the candle closed. So like we got, okay, so that candle did just close roughly. But here, we got 40 something seconds left on this next candle. But now we see what we wanted to see. Remember, we were talking about that pullback, and then we're going to go up from the pullback after the break of structure. We got the break of structure. Cool. Got the pullback. Cool. That's where we're at inside the move. Now we just need the confirmation of it to continue to go up. That's literally that's all we need. Just confirm that you're about to keep pulling up like a pamper, and we straight. Wanted to make sure I ain't missed nothing in the chatty patty. You know what I'm saying? And now we good. We smooth sell it. Now we know what we're looking for. We have an overall outlook. So now what this helps us with is not having to look at the charts over and over and over and over and over again. We just need to look at the charts when it gets to those specific spots. Remember, the higher time frames guide us on where we're going, the lower time frames help us with entry. This week, let's study change of character. Let's study break a structure and actually get it down to where when we look at the chart, we have so much confidence that we already understand what's going on in the market. Like, all right, cool. You know what? This, like, let me show y'all the a run example real quick. I'm gonna use this. Let's move this line out the way. Let's use it for here. So this 4 hour big red candle, right? So a run on the higher time. When I told you that the run on the higher time frame is a trend on the lower time frame. This is what I'm talking about. So let's go to hour because I know that'd be easier to find it. Let's go 15. It didn't do too much of a trend. It did like one little move. But same thing. This is that big candle on the 4 hour. Pull down, pull back, pull down, pull back, pull down. You see what I'm saying? Pull back, pull down. Still downtrend until this point when it got the change of character. So everything that we want, this is probably one of the most powerful things I'm gonna say today. Everything that we want is on the other side of the action that we haven't taken yet. We got to put the action in to bring the cash in. We got to put the work in so everything can work out. And we got to be focused. Everything that everything that you've learned up to this point in trading, it's a part of your story. Somebody else need that part of your story because your story is somebody else's survival guide. We grow through things in life because somebody else needs to hear that story so that way they can see that they can get through it or grow through it. This thing called life is not just about us. It's about others too. We didn't all run into people that like, dang, he remind me of myself. She remind me of myself. Da, 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 da. Yeah, because energy doesn't lie. And with the energy that we can create within this community, with what's going on, the amazing things that's going on behind the scenes. And shout out to Coach Noah, securing a partnership, right? And y'all know we partner with Gold Boss Academy, right? A beautiful community, a free community with free training, free ideas, free classes on top of the classes that we already have. Why? So that way we can stay fresh, we can keep this up in our muffin, and we can work together as a team. The whole goal is for everybody to eat, so we're not complaining at the plate full. And I'm still getting hit, right? But it's a beautiful thing. And then we also get to bring the female energy because it's female educators too. And when he said, I'm like, you know what? That makes perfect sense. Because even some men want to be taught by a woman because it's just easier for them to understand it. And then some women rather get taught by a guy. And then of course you got the in betweens where it don't matter who the coach is, as long as you can teach them in the language that they can understand, they with it. So
Yeah,
this is
brother.
this is go
I
ahead.
mean, I just want to say I appreciate you too, man. Just showing up consistent and always bringing the good energy. Yeah, bro. I just it's really appreciated because a lot of people they don't have that attitude. So when it's rare, bro. So yeah, just man, just keep staying consistent, bro. And that new group is lit too, bro.
Yeah, I gotta
The,
get in
the,
there, man. I've been so much on this film stuff.
I know you've been busy.
I'm really an actor now, dog. Like
Yeah, bro. Hey, how'd the reading go? Better?
yeah, it went better this time. And then I got to do this one. I'm about to do the basketball scene on Wednesday, but the scene that we just did yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? Whichever one. It was like yesterday, day before. Been shooting almost every day, but I was in presentation mode. So I actually was like doing a presentation for the camera, but I was like, oh, this is a normal thing I do anyway. So it
Right.
was kind of cool to just kind of tap into myself without having to be serious all the time because I'll be clowning. So
Mhm.
in this role, I'm more of a serious person. So it's kind of different.
Yeah, bro, that's
But yeah,
lit, man. I can't wait to see it too. For it.
man, bro, I can't.
It's gonna be
It's,
lit.
it's, it's a situation. The pictures are about to come out too, so I'll be able to start promoting it and so forth. But I'm gonna use those pictures at the same time to just boost my content online. I really got to get back tapped into posting, which I should be done with this song today.
Yeah,
I made
bro.
a little jammery
Hey, but yeah, I'll get you in that. You should already be in a leadership group for the new
on
GBA group.
Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
and
in there.
yeah, Miss Linda. It just slipped my mind. I didn't even think about it, bro. But yeah, once you get your link, she can switch over to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she called me. She's like,
But
are we with GB? I'm like, yeah. I'm still getting hip though. She's like, yeah, I'm
yeah,
trying to figure out. I'm like, I can't coach.
yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah, we just using a free academy, bro. We just still have our own sessions.
Yeah, they are. I like the energy. They got
Right.
high energy.
For real. They had about 120 on there the other day.
Yeah. And then I heard the girl Ashley talk. I think that was what I think it was Saturday or something like that. Oh, you had told me like it's a
Yeah, the Ashley
call.
girl, she like kind of foreign. She's like from Canada.
Yeah, she got that energy too. Like she bounced off of Antoinette
Hmm.
smoothly. Like even she ain't as hype as her, but she hyping her own way.
Yeah, she like staying in the background.
Yep. I was like, dang, and when you know who you are, when you know what you stand for, it makes it a lot easy.
Bro, bro, I'm noticing like once we got the millions, bro, we ain't too far, bro. For real.
Mm-mm,
We right
not at
on track.
all. And I
Oh
think
no,
that's what you know what the universe needed that to happen. Like connect with somebody that we can connect and rub elbows with. That's really just down to earth and like, yo, this is what I've been doing. I really just make millions off of this.
hmm.
And then
Oh
like,
no,
okay,
yeah,
what's up,
bro.
Randall's?
My guy. Snow, what's going on, man? Yeah, man, doing good. Yeah, man, that's another thing. I had to lower my pride. Like, even though it's women, like they young, well, shoot, if they doing something right, they got millions. Like, you might as well
Hmm.
just
Yeah, that's exactly
copy
where
them.
I'm at with it. It's like,
Mhm.
shoot, I don't want to be taught by no. Well, back in the day, I would be like that, egotistical.
Right.
They don't know more. I've been trading for 7 years. They ain't like that. Don't matter, bro. You can still learn from somebody.
For real.
Chances make champions, bro. If we get like, I'm not saying if we give them a chance, but like if an individual gives somebody a chance, it can make that champion out of you because you may be in that right spot with the people that you need to be talked to.
Right. And they made it free. I was like, dang, free?
Yeah,
It's like, oh,
they.
hold on.
I'm about
Hold
to.
on.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna create that. Which name? I'm gonna grab my phone and create my broker thing. I got the link that you sent me.
Oh yeah, and then you just send it to the support and they'll make your funnel for you.
Big bet.
Yeah, bro. And
Hey,
you
I
get
am
your
gonna be trading
leads.
gold with y'all now too, though.
Okay, bet, yeah. I'm in the buy right now.
I'm gonna be looking at gold from now on too, dog. You got
But
me on gold, and then they solidified it.
yeah, bro. Gold is phew. Man, now we got the confirmation with them too. They sending the gold signals.
Mm-hmm. Hey, last week I definitely got dang called that mug.
This
It
week was crazy.
smacked.
Hey. Oh yeah, USD, UJ.
Nah, the Goldie Bodie
Oh yeah, the
on
gold. Yeah,
Monday, I think it was. Yeah,
yeah.
Monday I called it.
NFP. Yeah, NFP. It went crazy.
But the internal stuff is helping out so much more. Like I wasn't ever putting them on the chart. I'm so much focused on all right, this is the daily swing high, this is the daily swing low, or daily high, daily. Oh, this about to cut out anyway. Uh, yeah, we all would chop. I'm gonna also
Yeah,
drop this on the
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Easily.
Just yeah, you send me the link, the recording link, and I put it in the app.
Got you. You smarter
All
than
right.
the dummy, brother.
Yes, sir, bro. Let's go. Yeah, bro. You got that, and then yeah, I'm in the buy for gold. It should take off here pretty soon.
Yeah, I will wait till it gets to like 4299 because it just
Yeah,
broke. Got to retest and then pull back up.
yeah, yeah. We be
So
saying the
I'm with
same
you.
thing.
Yeah, I'm late to